feels about that. Oh, so close. He
It would have
almost
been
gets out of
great
the
if it
way.
had actually killed him. If it had killed him, then he wouldn't have rolled a con check on the radiant. But 1 damage. Whoo, I'm done.
Yeah, he doesn't look that hurt. Busta, you are surrounded by zombies.
Uh, yeah. Buster will swing at that one that everyone else is targeting at.
Yep, you
And
sure do.
Is this where the... Okay.
Oh yeah, they're fast zombies, but they're not nimble zombies. You slash your scimitar into it, and it has a long cut right in its arm. It turns to smash you with its arm, but it's Brun's turn first.
Okay, so what Brun does is he holds his great axe sideways, and he's going to jump up and try and smash the roof of the hut, trying to collapse the hut on top of the two zombies inside.
Okay, sure.
Is that possible?
Yeah, you got to roll to hit it, or
Okay.
well, roll to damage it. I mean,
Alright.
you're not gonna miss, but you know what I mean. Yes.
24.
Okay, and roll some damage. 8.
8.
Okay. Oh well, that doesn't quite manage to. You've weakened it, but it hasn't broken. Looks like basically if any more damage is done to it, this thing's going to fall apart. But not quite enough to do it yet. Snapjaw.
Well, we've got one that's come out, so I'm going to swing at him.
Well, you should be able to see them all. They busted through the wall.
Yeah.
Yep.
But yeah.
Bless.
Yep. Oh yeah. Can you roll a 1 on your bless? Yes. All right. So.
Oh wait, that's the wrong thing.
Nope.
I wish that was it.
Yeah.
8.
8. Well, that is maybe enough to finish him. We'll see. No.
No.
He did fall down, though.
But he starts wiggling again.
Oh, it's his turn. He gets to get back up. Damn it.
Yep. So yeah, and he does you strike him down, and you see the parts knitting back together, and he stands back up, and he is going to move forward with great speed. It says this one, and these two are no, it's just this one's going to try to eat Snapjaw because he hit him. Munch. And he does
That hit.
slap you with his powerful fist for 5 damage. This one is going to go after Busta poorly, and so is the other one. A little better.
That one, yes.
So the one in the back punches you for 7
He's
damage.
raging, though.
Oh, 3 damage. All right, Fultgrim.
Damage.
Going for the one that was down.
Okay. All right, bud. Can you
That'll
make your
finish
save?
him off if he fails.
Oh!
Ah,
He is reduced to dust. There's nothing left of that zombie. Chewy.
Okay, has anybody hit this one yet?
That one, no.
the other one's taking like a damage.
Okay, well, I shall start on that one.
Yeah, neither of the other two is damaged. Okay. Now this one is damaged as he
that
takes
should
12. Yes.
Well, he doesn't get to roll a con check on a crit either. Sweet.
But, well, it wasn't enough to take him
True,
down.
but only if I put him down.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's okay because I've got another sword.
Okay, yeah, that'll also
It's
hit.
got 6 piercing.
But it just kind of
and
gently
we'll
pokes
add
him.
another
Oh,
4 onto that because it's wounded.
okay, let's see. He will fall down. And he will stay down. He will not be
Excellent.
moving anymore.
That it.
It's always good.
Rigsby, there is one zombie left.
Yep. I'll Sacred Flame him.
Dex save. Nope. Now he is
I'm done.
slightly hurt. Busta. Yeah, you slash him good. Brun, there's a half-dead zombie in front of you. And a very
Okay,
weakened hut.
Great axe away.
Okay.
11.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. And 11.
Oh, alright, buddy. Let's see if you can do it. 16 or better. Oh, he does
Yep.
fall down, and he starts moving again. Snapjaw, there is a zombie laying on the ground, wiggling and groaning.
I will finish it off.
You might want to move closer to get the advantage, though.
Alright.
He's prone, so you have advantage if you're within 5 feet. Yeah, 23, that'll hit.
What was the low rolls?
And let's see.
It was
Oh!
easy, but you would have still hit it with the 9.
You smash and you smash, but he's still moving. Something is
Oh.
animating him stronger than life itself, and he will stand up. And he's gonna. Oh, so many people have just hit him. He's gonna go after Snapjaw. That was the last person who hit him,
Everybody just did it.
and he
And you
will
missed.
miss. But he is standing now. Fultgrim.
1 point of radiant coming.
Yeah, let's see.
Oh, now you roll. When it has 1
Oh!
hit point left.
He tries to dodge out of the way, but he is not fast enough, and he burns to death. Bleh.
Hey guys, check the big hut before the blast wears off.
So yeah, in a little hut you find nothing except dirt and zombie bits.
Busta runs over there, throws the door open. Oh, unless we stay initiative.
No, you don't. Let's see. I'm just seeing if the oh, you throw the door open. Okay. Make a con save as needles shoot into your hand. You grab the door and yank it
Is
open.
poison?
It is.
He gets advantage on poison.
Yep.
So with advantage, you're fine. You just ragingly open the door, and hey! Oh, no, you don't take damage, so your rage will end after you yank the door open. But you, let's see, you had the zombies already. Right, there's just a small table here, a couple of chairs, really simple make, kind of rickety, small desk and a bed. It seems like this hut hasn't been opened in a while. It seems kind of stale and heavy in here.
We have to check the desk and then flip it.
On top of the desk, you can make an Arcana check to see what this book is.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a bunch of stuff. There's a bunch of things with
This
You-
thing looks mystic. Anybody want to look at it?
it kind of looks like magical
have to
scribbles, but
Do you have to be trained in that to use Arcana?
anyone can make a check.
No, if you roll a 3, you got nothing.
Yeah. However, your halfling is like, oh, duh, you big dummies. This is magic-y stuff. The book is a book about arcane studies and practices, and it has the symbol of Azuth, the god of arcane knowledge, on the front. And the notes that are with it, yeah, you can't actually tell that much about it. Yep, nope. Fultgrim doesn't know anything. Busta is the only one who knows that it's even magic, but it seems like some kind of ritual, but you have no idea what sort of ritual.
I bet you it makes zombies.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. The zombies that we took out, do they happen to fit any of the descriptions of the missing people that were described to us?
Yes, they do.
Joe's daughter, Burl, that guy who just mumbled and walked away.
Not all of them, but they do look definitely like the clothes that they were wearing that they described to you as people left and that kind of thing. Yes. You also find
Kind
on
of
the desk,
searching around.
you find a letter.
Sorry, I'm also searching
Okay.
on the other desk, the other hut.
The small hut has nothing inside. I mean, literally, it's a dirt floor. It was walls. It's no longer even walls now. Oh, and I take that back. There are some chains and manacles here that look like they've been broken open.
I'm gonna pick them up.
Yeah, they're destroyed, but they are evidence, I guess.
I'm gonna drop them. Yeah, I'm not gonna take them.
So
I
yeah,
have no bag of holding to put the corpses in. Anybody?
I don't have a bag of holding.
Certainly no bag of holding.
So do you see the letter?
Yep.
I see the letter. I notice that this guy dreams about serpents as well.
Yeah, this definitely seems familiar to the barbarians, with the calling serpents in the dreams. And
So
on
I'm
the
gonna make my way over to you guys to read.
that little diagram is actually on the back of the letter. Oh, right, and the desk is locked. So that was the stuff on top of the desk, but you also find a locked drawer in the desk.
Well, we're gonna flip the desk over and break through the bottom where there's no traps, right?
That sounds like a good plan.
Unless, there's acid in the drawer and everything gets destroyed.
Yeah, you can smash your way in. It's
It's a
not that
risk.
hard.
Desk flipping is inevitable, though.
And you will discover inside, in the wreckage of the desk, an ivory scroll case that has these scrolls in it. If somebody would like to grab those.
Hey, I can read both of those. Give him the full script, though.
Okay, Fulgrim, are you taking the scrolls?
Yeah.
I think Chewie's got some healing with him, too, so he might.
Yep.
Yeah.
Want one of them.
Not
Yeah,
so good
I-
for run. Brun can't read. Well, he can.
Oh, and sorry, I forgot. Brun also noticed something else when he was inspecting the other hut. When you were looking around it, you can see the bottom terrace of the ziggurat, and in it there's a bunch of circles carved into it, like decorating the stonework.
Can I inspect it, or what would be insight? Try and see what it is.
Investigation.
Investigate. Give me no.
Investigate the lower left one first.
Where's
We
my
know.
invest? There we go.
We know what happens when you investigate things. Finds grab you.
No, if I was looking over here, I wouldn't have seen that letter,
Yeah.
so
So
I wouldn't know which one to investigate first.
yeah, it doesn't mean anything to you. It just kind of looks like circles. But do you tell the rest of the party about them?
I said, "Hey guys, there's some holes here. Come and have a look."
Is it comparable to the diagram on the note?
Yes. And if anyone would like to look at the note and then look at the circles, you can have an investigation with advantage.
I'll try it.
Let's see, try to figure it
Intelligence isn't well, never mind.
Yeah. Busta and Rixby both at the same time. They're like, look right here, and it's a pretty simple puzzle. You have to push on the circles in the correct order, and a door opens up.
A door in the bottom of the small hut.
In the bottom of the ziggurat. This is the bottom terrace of the ziggurat that these are all carved into the stonework.
So up above, north of us, maybe?
Yes. Yeah, kind of,
Oh, okay.
I guess I
thought
could
we
draw it
were
in there.
all in the small hut still.
It's kind of like here-ish, but, there you go. I didn't put it on the map because it's not super important where it
Did
is.
the door pop open?
Yes. When you push the circles in the correct sequence, a door pops open, going into darkness.
I will cast light on my shield again.
Oh yeah, this place is actually kind of scary. Right.
Snakes.
So I can put you in the other map, I think now.
Oh, when the door opens, I go, hey, how'd you do that?
We push this, then that, and then that.
Ooh. Does that work all the time?
I think so.
Yes.
Probably all the time on this door,
It's
but not other
the
ones.
standard way to open all doors. It's the default combination.
Okay, so you go descend into darkness with the lit shield, so it's not terrible. It slopes down, it goes like 60 feet, and then it turns and goes another 20 feet, getting deeper all the time. And eventually you find yourselves in a 20-foot square room. On the east wall, there's a set of wavy lines carved into the wall, and it kind of converges into concentric circles in the center. It looks just like the wavy lines that were carved in that other place.
Can I go up and touch this circle again?
Yes, you can make
Run
either...
run my fingers along the waves and kind of to the center.
You can make an investigation or an insight check as you do that, and you'll have advantage for following along with your fingers.
Yeah. That'll do.
Yeah. So Brun, he's been thinking about this. He's been thinking this over in his mind for a couple of days now. And yeah, he realizes that there is actually like one of those little mazes that you get on the placemats at the restaurants, the little kids ones. And he traces his finger along the wavy maze and realizes that if he traces it correctly and presses the thing in the center, a door pops open, which he does because he's figured out the correct sequence.
We told you it was the default combination.
Cool.
So let's see, that door goes away. It's a secret door.
Now we're going to have to go back to the other place and look behind it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's
They're
now
probably cleared out by now.
overrun with guards and...
So I'm guessing Brun's going to walk into this door that he just discovered.
Looks like a small 30 by 30, 15 by 15 room.
and with more carvings on the walls. This one has carvings on all 3 walls. Or all 4 walls, sorry.
So I tell everyone to come in, have a look. This is cool.
Which way do we want to go? North? South? West? East? East. So we're all going to follow the maze since we were instructed, right?
Yes, so you'll just need to make an investigation check with advantage to see if you can follow the correct path.
Who's going to do that?
Yep, one person. Oh, well.
Ooh, there we go.
Rigsby has no problem. So he realizes that the north door is the one to be opened here. The other ones are just kind of like fakes. And he follows it along, and I go to the lighting layer so I can open your door for you. There it is. Hey, look, this looks familiar. Again, all 4 walls have carvings on them. One person can make a check to see if they can figure out the right door to open, or the right wall to trace, the right button to push.
Has everyone got a high investigation?
I got a pretty high insight, but not a high investigation.
I think the 1 is the highest, so that's pretty sad.
Yeah.
Well, with the
Is it
advantage, because you know what you're
investigation?
doing, so yep, you figured out it is the south one here. And there's another one. Looks very similar. Oh, Rigsby, though, he's got this down. He understands how this works. And
Hey, look, an arrow. Does that mean it's sloping downward?
I think it means yes, it does mean sloping downward. So, this level. Oh, and you see things, so you'll probably want to know about that before you move too far into the room. I thought I had set all this stuff up, and apparently, no, I did. Look, there they are. Wait, token layer. Yeah, you're there.
you
Okay.
I see somebody down at the bottom.
You should not see the froggy. That's my token for testing lighting.
Oh.
You can't
Yeah,
see them
I
because they're
thought I
too
did.
far away in the dark, except they shouldn't be dark because there are lights on this thing. So let me put lights on him so you can see him, because there's light in this room. A little bit.
Can we see things at the sides here, or is it just...
Okay, there we go. So now you should be able to see him down there, right?
Yep.
Okay, so, right, these things, these slope downwards into a pit. You can't see unless you can. Some cages on either
Oh,
side,
I
but
see.
you can hear rattling and groaning. You can see, however, a halfling wearing robes standing behind a lit altar, and he is cackling madly. And he spots you. Yeah, he spots your light and yells, "Interlopers, you shall become food for the dead." You hear a grinding of rusty gates down from the pit. And right, you hear the rusty grinding. That's all that's there, and initiative happens. Right, he gets one. Not show to players. That is not what we're doing here. And they get one. And you also see 4 prisoners down in the pit, tied to stakes. Kind of, they're against this far wall back here. So 2 on each side.
Is he up on something? Is that altar high? Is that what the diagram
Yes.
represents?
Yeah, that's like 5 feet up.
Okay.
And he is hiding behind the altar. He has 3/4 cover from you because he's just a tiny little halfling behind a big altar. Fultgrim.
Okie dokie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I forgot to roll. Sorry, I was reading something.
You should roll an initiative. And I should do this because I forgot.
Yeah, sorry. Interesting thing.
There you go. Still Fultgrim's turn.
So people seem to be in distress, so I usually don't like the front line, but I'll do it this time.
You see undeadly things.
Yeah, so there's undead here, and there's prisoners down here, which they're not on the map, but the prisoners are back here tied to poles next to the wall.
I'll warn the others that to the west, on their right, there's prisoners. And I'll go right away for the undead. The closest one, because I don't have cover with the saving throw.
Okay. That guy. Cool. Let's see. Deck save. Ah, yep. You've definitely noticed that these are the same kind of fast zombies that you saw before. Rigsby.
Do the prisoners seems damaged?
They look beat up, like roughed up, but they're alive and they're struggling.
They haven't been converted to zombies yet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bless the same 4 guys that I did last time.
Okay. Viplo is going to peek out from behind his thing, and he is going to firebolt Fultgrim poorly. It's going to zap off onto the wall, and it'll be Brun's turn.
Alright, Brun's going to move down to... Hold on, how far can I move?
More zombies this way.
And
Which way?
Rigsby's over here around the corner,
Alright.
which is where the light went to as well.
Okay,
My light
so
anyway.
oops. I'm gonna move down to. Was that 30 here? Yeah, that was 30 there. And I guess these zombies I can see, are they in cages or can I attack?
They are in
Sorry, is that
cages, but the
30 or
cage
35?
doors are open. So yeah, you can just cage doors are open. They're not an issue for you.
Okay, I'm going to enrage and attack them with my great axe again. With 7 plus 4.
Roll your die 4, yeah.
Yep.
You'll hit it.
Oh
Okay.
yeah, with the D4 you will
If you
get it.
don't
So
roll a 1.
no, you can roll a 1.
Okay.
So you're fine.
Oh, it's an 8.
So go ahead and roll some damage for that guy.
Here we go. There we go. That's 14 plus 2 for enrage 16.
Okay. Yeah, that's a big slash to him, but he's still he doesn't even notice you. He is focused on these prisoners here and, slavering.
Yeah.
Chewy.
And I'm also making a big noise as well, rattling on.
Chewie's going to move down to here, and he should have the reach. Assuming that the door of the cells is accessible.
Oh yeah, it's open. It's not a problem for you.
Your zombies are a little bit off the
Yeah.
squares.
Sorry. Hang on. I gotta try to fix some. Let me fix this
Particularly
here.
this one here.
Boop.
And
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
be adding a D4 to that, so that should hit. And then he draws the sea
There we
shanty
go.
sword.
Okay. And that will probably kill it. We'll see if it gets up again.
17 whole damage that round.
Oh.
Oof.
Oh, okay.
It's just the last hit. It's not the round, but it is enough for him, and he will stand. Well, he will
Yeah.
be laying on the ground and wiggling.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, Busta.
Busta will go. Rigsby, where you going? And Busta will dash.
Zombies over here.
So Busta will dash to there.
Okay.
25 speed halfling.
Yeah. The Viplo, or the other halfling up there, is there any obvious way to get up to where he's at? Or is it just like a sheer wall?
It's
A 5-foot wall?
Yep,
or
it's just a wall. There's no steps or ladder or anything up there. You just have to climb up it. Or jump, I guess, if you can do that.
Okay.
It's not hard.
There's prisoners chained to the wall. We can
Oh yeah,
climb up there.
yeah, you can just
Climb
step
up.
on their heads.
Give me a boost.
Snapjaw.
Brun, toss me up there.
Okay.
Can't, I'm raging.
What was that?
Oh, you don't want to rage just yet, do you?
Yeah, if they don't hit you. Sucks to
Can
you.
I
Yeah,
get
I
that
wanna read.
zombie?
Yeah, with a 10-foot reach, sure.
Yeah, right.
You have disadvantage though since it's
Yeah,
prone.
but an 18 is just fine.
Why would I have?
Because you're...
It's a melee
10
attack.
feet away. You have
Yeah.
to be within 5 feet. It has nothing to do with your reach.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Okay, 11. Let's see how he feels about that. He feels like...
He
Oh,
feels
yeah.
Great.
Springs to his feet.
He
Wow.
doesn't even notice. He is so fixated on that prisoner over there. He is going to have him some delicious zombie dinner. And indeed, it is the zombie's turn, so he's going to stand up for half his movement. He's going to take a little slap at
Oh.
Brune.
Out of character, seeing that round number doesn't make me happy.
Nah, it's great. So he slaps at Brune ineffectually and then starts moving towards the delicious prisoners. So you can take an AOP if you would like.
Yep, I will.
All 3 of them can.
Brick
Yeah.
goes
Oh, no,
No,
Chewie
I
can't.
can't.
But the other 2 of you can.
I can only get my extra reach in my turn.
So
So, yeah.
12.
You both hit him.
That's a,
So
go
let's
tap
see.
to the ground again before getting far.
Yeah.
so 10. Do I
13.
get plus 2 as well?
Okay. Yep. He does not make his con save. So he just dies. He doesn't get to move. So the next one is gonna try to. First, he's gonna walk up and slap at Brune. This,
That hits me for 2 damage.
and then he's gonna start walking towards the delicious, tasty meats.
Lots of advantage attacks.
Well,
Opportunity attacks.
nope,
Do
because
I
they
get
already
the
used them. No, you only get one.
They've already taken those. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
So let's see, these two. That's 10 feet. 5, 10, 15 feet to go slap at Busta once. Oops. I need to stop closing that. 1, 2. They will each take 1 slam at him. Poorly. And then they're gonna walk away. 1, 2, 3. Because they are fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Busta, you can take a
One
swing at
swing.
either of them if you want.
All right.
And indeed, you managed to get a good slash on him before he gets away. Oops. I've moved them too far east. They should be over 1. There we go. Certainly nothing happens at the round counter. Fultgrim.
I thought on the left, the section of the wall was the prisoners.
No, the prisoners are down here,
The pri-
up against this wall.
Near the altar.
These were cages that the zombies were in on the left and right.
Okay. I'm going to get the one closest to the prisoners.
Okay.
Well, hopefully,
He is so hungry. Why would you be so mean to him? He just wants tasty, tasty.
I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to touch my head and say, "Oh, I'm so smart."